Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dustin with Kavanaugh Outdoors, and today we're going to talk about a few things. I'm going to need maximum participation from you guys in the comments. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, follow for more updates and things like that from around the shop. A couple of things that I would like to touch base on. First things first, let's get the administrative stuff out of the way, or admin. Let's get the admin stuff out of the way. First things first, I'm not paid by anybody to do these videos. It's a means of marketing for our company that's otherwise unpaid, unfunded. So anything that we mention is just stuff that we found interesting, and I'd like to talk to you about it. Furthermore, I'm starting to get to the point where I kind of enjoy this stuff. I know in earlier videos I said that I didn't like coming on YouTube and I didn't like putting myself out there, but I am getting better at it, and we've upgraded some equipment, as you can see, and so things are getting better. First things first, let's talk about, I want to go all the way back to SHOT Show 2023. There's a couple of things that I saw that I didn't quite understand at the time, but I'm starting to get a little bit more hands-on, wrapped around, as you would. First things first, lever action AR lower receivers from Bond Arms. My knee-jerk reaction was, Jesus, this is cringe. But as time goes on, I'm starting to think more and more like this might have actually been a masterclass in trolling that we weren't ready for, or that at least I wasn't ready for. So you look back to 2022 and all of the illustrious things that came out of Congress and all the smooth-brained things that were said by people that we've elected to office. We should really do better. Speaking of which, vote Kavanaugh for council. Shameless political plug. But at any rate, I am running for town council here in my hometown of Clarksville, Indiana. So go to winred.com, Dustin Kavanaugh, and donate to help us secure our election goals. I am Republican, in case there was any debate. At any rate, moving on. So David Cicilline from Rhode Island released the ban everything bill, essentially. I mean, firearms Safety Act, or Gun Control Act of 2022. At any rate, it was, thing was like 300 pages long, and it was essentially just a long list of guns that you're not allowed to have, which was basically everything that they could think of. They left a lot of stuff off as far as models and different things, but the one takeaway is that AR-15s and anything semi-automatic and anything that looks military was terrible for you. It may give you pink eye, and you're not allowed to keep it. So then we follow the list, and we get down to lever action guns are okay, M1 Garands are okay. So George Bond from Bond Arms introduces at SHOT Show this year an AR lower that is lever action that you can use with your AR-15 upper. This thing, now granted, in their presentation video, like TFBTV or whatnot, they did their review, and damn it, Bond, y'all put the cheapest stuff that you could possibly freaking find on it. It had UTG sights. It had the oldest SIG Romeo, I think, in existence, and a Proforce light that might have been a Chinese clone. Nevertheless, you get the point across. Go check out that video and watch what they're talking about there. That's worthwhile. Then we move on to POF. Now, POF, I still haven't quite wrapped my head around yet. They've got a lever action 9mm that uses proprietary almost everything, and they named it the Tombstone. I'm sure I'm not I don't like it. I don't. But I'm going to shoot it. It's got to be fun. There's no way it's not fun. I just don't know. I hope they weren't planning on selling 100 million of these things, or putting one in every home in America. Had they used Glock pattern mags, or even thrown it back to like the Glock pattern mags would have been my first choice. Scorpion pattern mags would have been my second choice. The SIG mags, the MPX, nobody lets you use those, and MP5 mags are too expensive. So it would have fallen down to Glock or Scorpion. Let me know in the comments if you disagree, if you think the proprietary mag was a good idea. Either way, the lever action gun is always going to be fun to shoot. There's no way around it. It's just what it is. It's going to be fun. But were these necessary evils, or I'm with George Bond, I'm going with masterclass in trolling. There's just no way around it. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right. So I like to talk about gear. I like to talk about guns. I like to talk about all kinds of different things. And I know some of you are eyeing what is over my shoulder. So I'll show you. This thing bears honorable mention. I got this a few years ago. Uh, it is an expat cleaver. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It has seen a little bit of use. It's great to have camping. They're heavy duty construction. It's just a cool thing. Go check out Expat, and you can get one of your own. This one is from Essie. Uh, it is it is beautiful. Cleaver things. And I have promised you a gun review. So, without getting too far gone, I want to show you guys this right here. This gun is a 1914 Colt 1911 Army property marked pre A1. And a dead giveaway on the pre A1 is no bevel cuts right there. This gun is in absolutely beautiful condition. Take a look at the grips, right? Smooth checkering on the back, right? Solid hammer. This thing, uh, it's just lovely. At any rate, I'll show more pictures, or maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see how editing goes. So I found this gun. I'll tell you the story, the background behind this gun. This gun came in, was a gunsmith job. The guy wanted us to put a race trigger on it, muzzle device, change out the bushing, and all this other kind of stuff. And as I do, I'm nosy about things that are taking place in the shop. And I went back to the gunsmith area and I was checking out and seeing what was going on. And I was like, wait, stole our gunsmith. I was like, hey, we need to get this customer on the phone. I want to talk to him about this gun. So we got him back in the store. We negotiated back and forth. I traded him a gun and gave him some cash to get this to add to my collection. And it's been there for about 2 years now, and I don't see it going anywhere. It's the oldest 1911 that I've had come through the store. If I do get an older one, I'll probably replace it. But that is the very first, pre A1 1911 that the military would have bought, and it's super cool. Shortly after I acquired that one, I acquired this one. You guys remember this guy, right? There it is. This is the Colt M45A1 that was designed and adopted for the USMC, and it was summarily dismissed almost immediately. It has a lot of different features that the pre A1 does not have, such as skeletonized hammer. It does have some backstrap stippling, VZ grips. It does have a massive bevel around the trigger guard there. Ambidextrous safety, Novak sights. They've done a lot to improve it, but it wasn't improved enough compared to other firearms that are currently on the market. And that, boys and girls, was a problem for the Marine Corps. However, Marine Corps has made some sketchy decisions as of late to with their recent decision to basically only have snipers and MARSOC and recon. Not 100% sure what we're going on there, but never am I the one to say that I can do better than the. Actually, I say that shit all the time. I'm not gonna lie. The government is it's our government. We voted for it. It's our fault. 100% our fault. Everything that's taken place is our fault. Choose better. Choose wisely. Read more. Talk to people more. Dig deeper. And for the love of God, get out and vote. So, at any rate, that's what I've got for you today. Oh, last and honorable mention, a little special treat from Chris Reeves. This is a Chris Reeves. I forget the model, but it's Damascus steel. It's absolutely beautiful. This one came in the shop as of recent, and I saw it. I fell in love, and I had to have it. You guys go check out Chris Reeves Knives. They make some amazing stuff. It is a little on the higher end, but for those of you in the know and the quality of knives, you will not bat an eye at what you will have to pay to possess a Chris Reeves knife. That about does it for me today, boys and girls. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for your 10 minutes worth of time. Get back to work, do productive things, and have a wonderful day. I am out.